Once again, welcome to class 8 science. We were discussing chapter 11 force and pressure, and in the previous video we have discussed what is a force. Now in this video we will discuss what is the effect of a force. A force can change the state of motion. Now what is the meaning of this state of motion? The state of motion of an object is described by its speed and the direction of motion. The state of rest is considered to be the state of zero speed. An object may be at rest or in motion. Both are its state of motion. Okay, now let us see one activity. Take a rubber ball and place it on a level surface such as a tabletop or a concrete floor. Now, gently push the ball along the level surface. What does happen? Ball begin to move. Okay, push the ball again while it is still moving. Is there any change in its speed? Yes, its speed is increased. Now place your palm in front of the moving ball and remove your palm as soon as the moving ball touches it. What happens? Palm applies a force on the ball and the speed of ball decreases. If you let your palm hold the moving ball, its speed decreases to 0. Some more example. While taking a penalty kick in a football, the player applies a force on the ball, like this situation. Before being hit, the ball was at rest and so its speed was 0. This ball is at rest position. The applied force makes the ball move towards the goal. Suppose the goalkeeper dives or jumps up to save the goal. By his action, the goalkeeper tries to apply a force on the moving ball. You can see this, the diagram. And this is also the diagram, that is goalkeeper applying a force on the moving ball. The force applied by him can stop or deflect the ball, saving a goal being scored. If the goalkeeper succeeds in stopping the ball, its speed decreases to 0. Now we can see a force applied on an object may change its speed. If the force applied on the object is in the direction of its motion, the speed of the object increases. If the force is applied in the direction opposite to the direction of motion, then it results in a decrease in the speed of the object. Again you are familiar by this activity. Okay, this is one tire and speed of the tire increases whenever it is pushed continuously. A force can change the state of motion we were discussing, and some more activities we will discuss. Take a rubber ball and place it on a level surface such as a tabletop or a concrete floor. Make the ball move by giving it a push like this. Okay, and when you push it, this ball will move. Now place a ruler in its path. This is the ruler, and we can say this is the direction of ball, and in this direction you place this ruler. What happened? What do you observe? You will observe that ball will change its direction after it strikes the ruler. Some more example. In a game of volleyball, players often push the moving ball to their teammates to make a winning move. Sometimes the ball is returned to the other side by the court by pushing or smashing it. This representing smashing. In cricket, a batsman plays his or her shot by applying a force on the ball with a bat. Like this, the batsman, when ball comes to him, it apply the force on the ball with the help of this bat. In all these examples, the speed and the direction of the moving ball change due to the application of a force. A change in either the speed of an object or its direction of motion or both is described as a change in its state of motion. Okay, thus a force may bring a change in the state of motion of an object. Does it mean that the application of a force will always result in a change in the state of motion of the object? No. Sometimes we apply the force, but it will not result in the change in state of motion. Okay, no. Many a time application of force does not result in a change in the state of motion. Some examples are like there. For example, a heavy box may not move at all even if you apply the maximum force that you can exert. Like this diagram showing this is the heavy box and this is applying the force, but there is no moment in this box. No effect of force is observed when you try to push a wall. Again, this is the common experience. If you push a wall, that is, there is no moment in the wall. That's why we can say every time application of force does not result in the change in the state of motion. Now we will discuss force can change the shape of an object. Now again, some activities are there, and in these activities we are studying the effect of force on objects. Some situations are given. A lump of dough on a plate. Okay. Now how we are applying the force? Pressing it down with your hands like this. Atta gunda. Okay. We are applying the force. Now change in state of motion? No. Change in shape? Yes. Spring fixed to the seat of a bicycle. How can we apply the force? By sitting on the seat like this. This is seat and a person is sitting on this. Change in the state of motion? No. But change in shape? Yes. A rubber band suspended from a hook or nail fixed on a wall. How can we apply the force? By hanging a weight or by pulling its free end. You can see this is a one wall and this nail is fixed and this the rubber band is suspended and you are pulling this. What happens? It stretched. Okay, it becomes elongated. Then change in state of motion? No. But change in shape? Yes. Plastic or metal scale placed between two bricks. How can we apply the force? By putting a weight at the center of the scale. You can see this is a one brick or this is the another brick. In place of brick, you can also use your textbook or notebooks. Okay, and this is a scale and you place this brick on it. What happens? You can say that this shape of this scale will change, but there is no change in the state of motion. Shape is changed. From all these activities, we can conclude that force can change the shape of an object. Some more example. What happens when you apply a force on an inflated balloon by pressing it between your palms? This is the diagram. This is the balloon you are pressing. What happens? The shape of this balloon will change. What happens to the shape of a ball of dough when it is rolled to make a chapati? Again, see the diagram. This is the lump of dough and you are applying the force. Then this will become chapati. Again, shape is changed. What happens when you press a rubber ball? This rubber ball is spherical. Okay, and when you apply the force, its shape will change. In all these examples, you saw that application of force on an object may change its shape. Now, we can conclude what are the effects of a force. A force may make an object move from rest, may change the speed of an object if it is moving, may change the direction of motion of an object, may bring about a change in the shape of an object, may cause some or all these effects. Thus, an object cannot move by itself. It cannot change speed by itself. It cannot change direction by itself. And its shape cannot change by itself. Okay, student, these are the some effects of force. Thank you. Subscribe my channel to get the new videos. In the next video, we'll discuss different type of forces. Okay, types of forces.